Hi everyone, it's Jessica, and this video is going to be my weekly plan with me and my Erin Condren. And for this week, since it is the first day of spring officially on March 20th, I wanted to use the Crest Press Spearmint Kit. This kit just reminds me so much of springtime, and I love the quote here. I love the smell of coffee, flowers, and new beginnings. So I thought this would be a really fun kit to use for this week. So I did wind up picking up the full kit because I love the colors in this kit. I think they're gorgeous and just so soft and pretty still. So I am just going to get started, and probably I think I am going to do the same thing I did last week where I just not use the headers. We'll see. I haven't quite made up my mind just yet. So I really liked how it turned out last week where I just shifted the full boxes up a little bit and didn't wind up using a header because it gives me so much more space in my today section. So I shift the full boxes down and then the full heart checklist up a little bit, and that way I can get a little extra space. I was planning on being a lot more productive last week than I wound up actually being, so because of that I wind up having a lot of to-dos for this week. So I think this week I am going to need a lot of space, and I am going to try to get everything I need to do done. So that's why I wanted to give myself a little bit more space this week. So now that the full boxes and the heart checklist are down, I like to go through and do my work schedule, and I am actually working 6 days out of the week, and I want to use the Little Miss Papery little things instead because they are a little bit thicker, so I can kind of balance that space there a little better. So I am going to use this. It's a little bit more of a blue color, but I think it goes pretty well with this kit since there are still some blues in here. And the Clever Gal Craft stickers that I picked out this week is this sheet. This is the Lizzie color palette, and it does have gold foiling on it. I do think this probably works better with silver foiling, but I didn't really buy that much with silver foiling because I always thought that I didn't use that much silver, and then of course I find myself needing it. So I will definitely have to pick up some more silver foiled things later on down the road, but for now I still think the gold looks quite nice with this kit. So that's it for work. Now I think I'm going to mark down just some of the other things that I know for sure is happening, like bills, and then a flight for one of my family members. So I am going to do, let's see, I'm going to use one of these bill due stickers, and I'm not actually, I don't know the exact flight info, it's just my dad is flying, so I kind of want to mark that. But I do have a bill due on Thursday, so I'm going to go ahead and maybe do the blue because I think that'll stand out a little bit more to make sure to draw my attention to it, and put that at the top so that it will cover up that header but also be kind of the first thing that I see in my today section. And then she does have a little plane icon, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and also mark down, so my dad is flying on the 22nd, so I'll kind of mark that maybe towards the bottom. So that'll be for my dad's flight, and I'm debating if I really want to mark my videos this week. Maybe I should, and that'll kind of encourage me. I've fallen a little bit behind on actually like editing them. I have a lot of them filmed, I just haven't had time to sit down and edit. So I think I will do that, and that way it'll maybe kind of force me to get on the ball with that. So I'm going to use some little things, and that way I can mark them here and cover up the header down here. I I totally forgot though, I need to make sure the icon I use can actually cover up these little things. So generally I like to use the little heart icons from Sessa Vee to mark kind of more YouTube related stuff, and I don't know if these will really cover up the TV that well, so I need to pick some smaller icons. I could maybe use the hearts. I don't think this will cover up anything else other than like the heart. So that's why I generally do mark it up here, and I'll just put it over one of the hearts on the to-do list. I guess I can probably use an asterisk and be okay with that, I think. I mean, that looks a little weird. But I think I can live with it, because I don't really know what else to do. I do want to kind of mark them more in my today section, though. So there's that. That looks a little funny. You can definitely still see the bits of the asterisk peeking through. So I think I will do a Tuesday, maybe Thursday, and a Saturday for this week. That is actually it for everything that I know for sure is happening this week. So that's about as much as I like to pre-plan. I do like to do more plan as I go for the actual middle portion of my planner. I will put in the little weekend banner, although it seems a little redundant just because I'm obviously working. So it's not, you know, exactly a relaxing weekend for me, but that's okay because I still want that banner in there. Or maybe I don't. I actually, we'll see how busy my weekend is. If it's super busy, then I think I will like to have the space, but actually, I don't know that I'll really get much done. So I'm gonna take this out for now, and then it'll just depend on how my weekend goes. So like I said, if it's super busy and I don't have the space for it, I am okay foregoing the weekend banner this week. But if I don't really do much of anything, then I can just put it back down. So I'm just gonna save this. So here's a zoomed out view of how the spread is coming along so far. I do have a few more things that I do want to do, like the bottom washi. I want to do the date covers, and I want to do the sidebar too. So let me cut down the bottom washi first. I'm probably just going to cut this long strip in half and use that instead. And then for the date covers, I'm actually going to use these foil date covers or date dots from My Newest Addiction instead. I think it'll bring in some of the gold really nicely. And because these flags are so similar to some of the colors in the kit, I am just going to leave it as is. I don't feel the need to cover it up, although I know Caress Press does give you these two little flags here that are meant to be placed over those. But I'm just going to save those instead. Oh, I do want to mark the first day of spring and International Day of Happiness, because I just think that is a really cute little thing to mark. So I'm gonna probably do a half box down there once I'm done with these date covers. I think that looks really pretty so far. I'm really happy with that. But yes, let me grab a half box for Monday. Okay, and now I think I'm just going to jump over to the sidebar and work on the sidebar area a little bit. I'm gonna stick in some deco in the Thankful Thought box and go back and fill that in at the end of the week. Let's see, I think I want something more floral. Let's do this floral arrangement. And then I think I am gonna do another half box down here. It just winds up looking kind of weird to leave this space open if I use both the quote box and a weekly checklist. Normally I'm good with just the weekly checklist just to keep track of which days I'm actually studying, which has not been going so well lately. But yeah, let me do a little half box down here to kind of finish off this section. So here is a look at the finished spread. This is generally as much pre-planning as I like to do. As I mentioned, I do like to kind of fill these days in more as I go. So I will just show you what I have left of the kit. I do have a ton left since I don't really use that much in my weekly spreads anyway. But I have almost all of the functional kit left. I only have one heart checklist. I've got almost all of the headers and little things. I've got another weekly list, some date dots, and then the deco. I still have a ton of functional items and washi left, and I wound up using up all of the full boxes this time. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day. Bye!